At that seminar was the woman from Florida. She came up to Connecticut and told them at the seminar about this guy who had really interested her on YouTube. Hey, what's up, guys? I want to shoot a really quick video for you. I got a stunter heading to my house who we're going to talk about possibly collaborating for the DVD that I'm looking to put out, and I have like 5 minutes. So I haven't put out a video in a little bit, or I haven't actually filmed one, so I wanted to throw this out there. What I want to get into is about playing in the arena of life. All right, so a lot of people, they talk about how they don't know the right people, right? They don't know how to network, they don't know how to do whatever. So what I want to throw at you is a concept, the arena concept, right? What the arena concept is that in an arena, you've got a few players, you've got a few athletes, and then you have a ton of spectators, right? The idea and the concept, as my cat almost knocks over the camera by jumping up. What's up, dog? The concept is this. If you put yourself into the arena of life, and you start to do whatever it is that you're good at or your gift, all right? I'm a firm believer that everybody is born with a gift. Everybody comes to this world, they've got something to share. People get lost along their way, they get sidetracked, they end up, trying different drugs and getting stuck for the rest of their lives. I mean, this kind of stuff does happen, but I am a firm believer that there are gifts, there are people who are here to do big things, but they have to put themselves out there. They have to get into the arena of life. They have to become an athlete. When you become an athlete and you put yourself on show, or you start to showcase certain ideas and concepts, or you start to show your abilities, what happens is that you start to attract the right people to make what it is that you want to come to fruition happen. All right? So you've got an athlete that is not necessarily considered an athlete, but he's amazing at what he does, and he starts to go out and apply to play on football teams, or he gets involved in his high school football team, and he works out harder at the gym, and he brings everything that he's got to the table, and maybe he has some friends of his film him a little bit and throws it on Facebook, throws it on YouTube. What he is doing is he putting himself metaphorically into the arena of life. So I don't care if you like to draw, or if you are really good at making pots. I mean, do you knit amazingly well? Are you super creative with spray paint? It really doesn't matter what your craft is, but you have to put it out there. Because if it's not out there, no one's going to find it. So the reason I'm bringing this up today is I'm going to tell you about the last week and a half of my life. Some things that have kind of happened that are exciting. I started going on Facebook and typing in hashtags, and the hashtags hashtag motivation, hashtag success, hashtag whatever. Not that I'm tagging my videos with that, but I put that in and it brings up a list, a pool around the world. All right, this is one of the ways that I market. It brings up a pool that shows all the people who have hashtagged motivation or success or anything along those lines. And I say something relevant to what they've posted when they allow comments on their page, and then you could use this marketing idea. It's phenomenal. I put that up there, and then a link to my channel asking for feedback on this, that, and the other, because I put a link to a video that corresponds to what they've posted. Now, there's a woman, I just started doing this. This is what I mean, put yourself in the arena. There's a woman who is highly successful, who, she is self-made. She's extremely busy. She hosts her own events. She's up there with where I'm looking to get to. And I happen to post on this woman's wall. I didn't notice anything truly discriminatory about her. She happens to live in Florida. So I posted on her wall, and it was something interesting enough to get her attention because it was so far out of the box what I said and what I posted that she checked it out. Now, she didn't respond to me, but she put it on her to-do list to respond to whoever the hell this is. 2 days later, again, I'm putting myself out there. I was at a supermarket, and I start talking to this woman who's standing right next to me, and I put myself out there constantly. I communicate constantly with people, and I told her, we just started talking about this, that, and the other, just shooting the shit, because I always keep my communication skills as high as I can get them, because that's technically what I do. And, we talked about kombucha, which is like a Japanese Russian fermented tea and stuff, and she goes off to go leave. And I just said offhandedly, because I always try to get a business card in everybody's hand, I said to her, and I don't quite know why, because it wasn't relevant to the conversation, and this is also important. I'm trying to teach you how life can work, or the universe responds, or the secret, or whatever it is. When you put yourself out there, energy attracts, or like people can find each other. I said to her, hey, are you into self-development? Nothing to do with the conversation. She turns and she's like, yeah, actually, me and my husband are. And we started talking about Tony Robbins, and she started telling me about, this product that she sells, and she grows herself to be able to sell this product and whatnot. And I said to her, well, how do you sell? And then I showed her a few concepts, which kind of blew her mind a little bit about the knowledge that I have about how to sell and how to market, and how to just use social dynamics to sell to somebody that you're standing next to in a Dunkin' Donuts line. And she sat there and she was like, do you have a card? I was like, yeah, I'm actually on YouTube. I get into this kind of stuff, about building yourself into the version that you were meant to be, into the best version of yourself. I gave her a card and I said, hey, come check this out. And it was that vision video that I put up, which is on this channel. She didn't even make it home. She called her husband and told her about this awesome guy she had met, which probably is normally a bad idea, but I guess, it worked out fine. Told her husband about this. Her and him checked me out later that night, and they were hosting a seminar. Her and her husband. They were hosting a seminar. They invited me to this seminar to come and check it out. Had to do with fitness. I attended the seminar. At that seminar was the woman from Florida. She came up to Connecticut and told them at the seminar about this guy who had really interested her on YouTube. He's got these concepts where he talks about edgy ways to live life, and that success is actually badass. It's not boring. And she watched some of my videos. She was like, yeah, I got to get back to him, whatever. And the woman who I met at the supermarket pulls out my card and goes, is this him? And the woman from Florida, she goes, oh my God, yeah. How do you know him? She's like, I met him 2 days ago. Right? Putting yourself out there, and, the universe responds, or whatever you want to call it, God responds, puts the right people in your life. God helps those who help themselves, or the universe creates the magnetic effect. You bring into your reality what you want, whatever you want to call it. All right, so her husband gives the speech at the seminar. He includes a piece about me in the speech. Not only that, but he's inviting me to come and speak at future seminars that they have. Again, putting myself out there, getting networking with the right people. The reason I'm making this video is I just left the meeting that we had, me, the husband and wife, and he stands up there, he says his piece, he gets down, walks over to me, and says loudly enough, as he shakes my hand, he's like, that last part that I said was from you, meeting my wife and what you said and some of the stuff on your videos. He says that loudly enough so that now people around me kind of know what I do, and I got to kind of talk with them a little bit and give them some information about coming to check me out. It's all about putting yourself out there. Now, that woman from Florida spends an hour and a half talking to me about how to network myself better, how to package certain things that I'm looking to do. And I told her about the deeper concepts that I'm looking to get into in the future goal, which I have not shared on this channel yet, but how to combine both of my YouTube channels and how to get across certain concepts and attract certain types of people, and where to travel to, how to speak with this, that, and the other. She put me in touch with her husband, who is huge on social media marketing and some form of network marketing as well. So I'm going to be talking with him, and it's just this crazy, interesting concept of how we were brought together. And her and I started talking about how, that we were supposed to meet, and that, she told me all these things about me and what's good on the channel, what's not. And look, she's highly established. She should not have time for me. She's somebody who you're not going to be able to bend her ear. She's traveling to all different states all the time. She's speaking at different places. She has her own company. Her husband has her own company. They're all over the place. But see, I get that opportunity to talk to her, And now I have a direct line to talk to somebody of that stature in life because putting myself into the arena. I didn't know how to make YouTube videos. Good, I did it. I didn't know how to video edit. Good, I did that too. When you don't know how to do something, stop telling yourself an excuse for why you're not doing it. We mindfuck ourselves constantly, telling ourselves and talking ourselves out of everything that we actually want to do in life. Why? You can fail at doing something that you don't want to do. So just start putting yourself out there. I learned that lesson. If you've watched some of the other videos, maybe you understand. I already took that route, doing the stuff I didn't want to do just because I was good at it, and I failed at it, right? Put yourself out there, do what you need to do, market yourself in the arena that you want to be at. I don't care if you want to draw pictures for your entire life. Put yourself out there, apply to art fairs, take pictures of your work, make Facebook channels for it, make a Twitter page, make all this stuff. Just start putting it out there. At the very least, you're going to be learning new stuff about your craft, all right? So this was kind of a crazy story that came to fruition, and I just left this meeting with the woman from the supermarket and her husband, and now we're talking about collaborating to actually bring the brand of what they're selling into another concept that I'm working on. And right now, like I said, I'm shooting this quick video because I finally am putting out the first scene from my DVD, my stunt DVD. I'm going to be putting out, and I got a stunter who is in some DVDs heading to my house right now because I've put myself out there in that arena too, and he checked out that stuff, and I'm going to be showing him the grand reveal of the first scene before I put it live online to start to get people attracted for the movie that I'm trying to create. Also, by putting myself out there with the concepts that I bring to the YouTube channel and both of the channels and the final product that I'm looking to create, I attracted the attention of the owner on New Year's night. Actually, he was at a party that I was at, and I just happened to be speaking about what I was doing, and I started talking with this owner about what it is that I'm trying to do. He invited me to his studio, and he can't take me on right now or my project and what I'm looking to do, so I'm going to continue to do it by myself for now. But he talked to me, and he just said, he's like, what you're doing I think is awesome. What you're trying to combine, I haven't seen done before. And he basically put me in touch with people that produce different music and stuff, so that now I can use like real music for the channels and for the video. And he gave me certain new editing tools to use with to put in my repertoire for how I edit DVD, edit video footage. He showed me a bunch of the projects that he had worked on. Now I have a direct line to him. And again, he can't take me on specifically, but now I have a direct line to somebody who is in that industry. And when I'm looking to produce this, if I look to take it to a true DVD, which to me DVDs are kind of dying, but the point is, if I'm looking to do that, I've got that ability now. This is all about putting yourself out there. And until you're jumping off that cliff and taking the chance to fall, because you can fall and you can get hurt, but until you put yourself out there, nobody's going to be able to see you fly. Put yourself into the arena, guys, because unless you get your sword and your axe or whatever it is that you're fighting with within the arena, you're just a spectator. And until you put yourself into the gladiatorial Colosseum, nobody's going to see what you're doing. Nobody's going to know you exist. And I'm telling you, you start to put yourself out there, the right person is going to walk up and go, you're doing something. I want what you have. I want to make you big. I want to see you successful. Those people are going to show up in your lives. Put yourself out there. Go grab your sword, axe, shield. Go do whatever you need to do. Get yourself in the arena. I'll talk to you next time.